Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to look into 2023 June 21 and we're going to look into database. Okay, access. You are going to prepare some reports. Let's begin. Examine the file J2321 results. Okay, and identify the most appropriate field to set as a primary key. Okay, now here you will have to open the file and find which file can be set as primary key. Let's open the file. J2321 results. Okay, now we have it here. We know the primary key, the records are unique. You cannot repeat the records. Okay, so it's usually codes or IDs like that. So let's look into the first code here. You have start code, but if you see, the records are being repeated. HC00, HC04, all these records are being repeated, so that cannot be set as a primary key. Okay, now let's move on to the next field. You have race number here. There's one more code here, cat code, that also the fields are being repeated, so that cannot be set. So here if you see race number, the fields are not being repeated. Okay, it's unique, no records are being repeated. So race number, we'll have to set it to a primary key. You'll have to remember this. Okay, so let's close this, don't save, go back. So we have identified the field. Okay, it's going to be race number. Using a database software, it's access, open a blank database, type in your file name. Your file name could be your center number followed by your candidate number, and save it inside the folder so it's easy for you to find it. Okay, save it inside the folder, that is your work area. You will have to find your work area. Okay, so we're working on 2023 June 21. You will save it there and create. Now next, using a database software, import the file J2321 results. Okay, let's import external data. You will find the text file to import here. Okay, my file format is different, so I choose the text file from here. Browse, go to your folder, and find for J2321 results. Okay, so here you will have to leave it to be delimited. Move on to the next page. Set the first row to be the field names. First row contains field name. Next, advanced, to set the data type. Check the data type here. Start code, last name, first name, a text. No changes. Race number is number, and it has to be set to 0 decimal place. When you have to set any value to be a any value to be set to a decimal place, you will set the data type to be double. Okay, remember that. Double. Club name, club code text, cat code text. Okay, year of birth is number, 0 decimal place, so change it to be double. Okay, race time, date and time, no changes. Status text, no changes. Okay, next, event rank is number, 0 decimal place. Cat rank is also number, 0 decimal place. So let's change them to double. Okay, click OK, move on to the next. Now primary key, set the identified field as primary key. Identified field was race number, so choose my own primary key and set it to be race number. Next, finish. Close, open the table and go to the design view of the table to set the format for the numbers. Okay, now here raised number must be 0 decimal place. Click on raised number, format set it to be fixed, and decimal place set it to be 0. So next is year of birth, again 0 decimal place, year of birth, format set it to be fixed, decimal place set it to be 0, and then next raise time, hours, minutes and seconds, date and time, format, hours, minutes and seconds, choose it to be long time. Be careful, no? It has to be long time. Okay, next event rank and cat code is supposed to be 0 decimal place. Set the format to be fixed, decimal place to be 0. The same thing goes to cat rank, fixed and 0 decimal place. Now, you will have to provide a screenshot of this. So take a screenshot. So here you will have to show the field name, primary key, data type, and the format set. Okay, save your file and go to data sheet view. Save this in your evidence document. Okay. All right. Now next, come back to database. Next step. Okay. Import the file. Import the next table, J2321 start times, as a new table in your database. Okay, external data again, text file, browse for start times. Start times. Open. Okay. It is supposed to be delimited. First row contains field name. Next, change the data type. Data type is all text with date and time, no changes. Click OK. Next, primary key, group code as a primary key. Choose my own primary key and set it to be group code. Next, finish, close, open start time, go to the design view of start time and change the format. Format is supposed to be hours, minutes and seconds. Set the format to be long time. Take a screenshot of this and provide it in your evidence. Okay, save your file, datasheet view, save it in your evidence under step 16. Okay, now next, import the file J2321 cat code. Okay, let's import the next file, external data, text file, cat code. Okay, yeah, cat codes. Open. Next, first row contains field name. Next, all data types here should be set to text. So check if all the data types are text. Yes, it is. So no changes. Move on to the next. Primary key is supposed to be cat code. So set the primary key to be cat code. Next, finish, close, open cat codes table, go to the design view of the table. You don't have any format to be set, so just take the screenshot. Okay, just take the screenshot of it. And then paste it in your evidence. Okay, now next, now is to link the table. Okay, this is a relational database because we have more than one table, so we'll have to link the tables. Create one-to-many relationship. Okay, let me show you. Before you start linking, you close the tables first. Okay, close the tables, and then to create a relationship, you go to Database Tools tab, Relationships, add all the three tables, cat code, results and start time. Add all the three tables, and then the link is from the first link, start time table to results table. So it is from start time to result, and the fields are and the fields are group code to start code. Okay, click on group code and then link it to start code. Okay, now you will have to provide a screenshot as well. You will check this box. Okay, enforce referential integrity. Okay, and make sure it is one to many. Okay, and take a screenshot of this. Provide a screenshot of this. Click on the create button so you get the relationship. Open your evidence and paste it. This is supposed to be step 18. Okay, and then come back here. The next link is from cat code to results table. Cat code from here to here. Okay, the fields are cat code to cat code. Okay, click on cat code, drag it to cat code. Okay, oops. Okay, just click on any field if you're finding it difficult to link, and change the from the list. You can choose the correct field. Okay, so choose cat code again, enforce referential integrity, and then take a screenshot, provide it in your evidence. Okay, and then create, so you have it there. Paste it under the same step. Okay, it is the same step, and there you have it. Okay, and save your evidence. Come back to database, save your relationship, close this design. We are done with that. Now next, add the following as new record in the results table. Open results table, scroll all the way down to a new record. You're going to add a new record. Okay, now here HC06, HC06, next waddle, next basil, 1203, power cycles, cat code C5, next year of birth 1992, 12513, 12513, status is fin, Fin, event rank is 122, and cat rank is 68. Okay, and then you will have to save your file. Okay, remember to save your file. Only then the new record gets added to the table. Okay, next, using fields from the results and the start time table, produce a report. Okay, start from results table, create a query wizard. Simple query, choose all the fields from results and start time. Next, modify the query design, finish. Okay, now the criteria are: select the records where group code is HC00. Group code, under group code, type in the criteria HC00. Okay, next, year of birth is 1975 or later. So under year of birth, greater than equal 1975. Okay, save your file. Let's check the answer. Click run. There you have it. So it is reduced to 32 records. Okay, and from here you will have to produce a report for these fields. So double click on the query, create report wizard, choose the fields, group code, last name, first name. Group code, last name, first name, year of birth, status, race time, and event rank. Race time and event rank. Next, Okay, ascending and descending order. Data into descending order of year of birth. Descending order of year of birth. Next, orientation, portrait. Leave it to be portrait. Next, change the title. The title here includes only the title, scratch category outcomes. Scratch category outcomes, and then modify the report's design, finish. Okay, now here, once you enter here, you see a field is in the group header. You will have to click on it and move it to detail. Okay, remember it has to be in detail, and reduce the size for the header. Okay, you don't have to have any space for the header here for this file. And then next, calculate the number of database records shown in this report. So calculation has to be on the report footer. Add some space, get a text box from the controls here, and draw a text box on the report footer and the formula. You will have to calculate the number of database records shown. So you need to find how many records are there. So for that, your formula is going to be equal count within brackets. You can either choose any one of the field name or just mention it as star. Okay, and then formatted to 0 decimal place. Okay, click on the formula, go to property sheet, format, set it to be fixed because you're setting the decimal place, and decimal place set it to be 0. Okay, next, the label for your answer, it has to be number of cyclists. Number of cyclists. Okay, and make sure it doesn't overlap with your answer. Okay, now here you will have to provide in a screenshot showing the formula you've used. Okay, so once you're done with the formula, take a screenshot of your formula, save your file here, paste this in your evidence under step 20. Okay, you have the formula there. Next, come back here. Your name, center number, and candidate number on the report. So add a label on the page footer or header. So type in your name, center number, followed by your candidate number. Save your file, view, report, view. You have the files here. Okay, so you have the number of records here. So in order to adjust, these hashtags are because there is no enough space. Go to the layout view and then adjust the column size. Okay, make sure all the text is fully visible, and also you will have to make sure it is in the order. If it is not in the order, you will arrange it in the order, and then you will have to print. So to print, you will save your file, go to home tab, check the print preview first, check the number of pages. Okay, it has to show the number of pages. Make sure it is not too many pages. Okay, and then click on the print icon, choose the correct printer and click OK. Okay, so we are done with the first report. Moving on to the next report, using fields from results and cat codes. So starting from results, create query wizard, simple query, choose all the fields and cat code all the fields. Next, modify the query design, finish. Now here, club name includes the text power. Okay, under club name, it includes the text power. So like within star, power, star. Okay, next, status does not include DNF or DNS. Okay, I'll show you here. Let's go back to design view here. If you see the status, it is FIN, DNF or DNS. Okay, so they say you should not include DNS and DNF. It should only appear as FIN. Okay, so in that case, your criteria for status, your criteria is going to be not equal to. We use not equal to because you don't have, usually when you have statements like that, does not include, it is going to be not like. Yes, that also is going to be give you, it is going to give you the correct answer. But here the records here is just the word itself. Okay, it doesn't have any other text or characters before or after. Now if it is DNF, there's no other text before or after, so it is just the word, so it is not equal to. If you have any other words, like say for example here they have mentioned include the text power, which means there is some other words or characters before power or after power. In that case, it's going to be either like or not like, depending on the criteria mentioned. So here in the records, we just have those words directly. Yes, so it is D not equal to DNF and again not equal to DNS. Okay, it's not equal to is similar to the one we use it in Excel. Okay, in our formulas, not equal to, greater, less than, greater than sign together. So not equal to DNF and not equal to DNS. Now say for example, if your criteria is if the text, if the records have some values or characters before and after, then it is going to be, not like, not like within star DNF and not like within star DNS. Okay, this is how it will look like if there are any other words before and after the text. Okay, now here we just have the text, directly, no other elements appearing before or after the file. It is just not equal to DNF and not equal to DNS. Okay, now next, moving on, that's it here. Now next, it has a new field. Contains a new field called time underscore per underscore kilometer. So let's add the new field in a new column. Okay, time underscore per underscore kilometer colon, which is calculated at runtime. This field will calculate race time divided by the race distance of 50 kilometer. So within square bracket, race underscore time is T capital. Time, close the square bracket, divided by 50. Okay, so you have it there. Make sure it has a tick. Show has a tick. Only then your record appears there. Format this to display the time as hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay, go to property sheet. Format, set it to be long time. Okay, and then okay, there is one screenshot to be shown here. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database search criteria used to select the records where status does not include DNF or DNS. Okay, you'll have to provide the screenshot of the criteria used here. Okay, take a screenshot of this and paste it in your evidence. Okay. All right, save your file and then click run. You have 45 records here with the new field. Okay, and then next You'll have to create a report for these fields. So from, which one is query 1? Okay, from query 1, create a report wizard. Choose the fields. Race number, first name, last name. Race number, first name, last name. Cat rank, club name, category, status, time per kilometer, status, time per kilometer, and race time. So these are the fields to be included. Ascending and descending order. Ascending order of club name, and then again ascending order of cat rank. Next, orientation is supposed to be landscape, set it to be landscape. Next, change the title. Title is supposed to be Power Club Results. Power Club Results, right? Yeah, results. Modify the report's design, finish. Okay, now here there's no calculation to be done. It's just your name, center number, candidate number in the footer of the report so that it appears on every page on the same position. So get a label, draw on the page footer, not on the report footer. Type in your name, center number, followed by your candidate number. Save your file. View, report view, you have the records here, but it doesn't appear in full. Make sure you go to the layout view and adjust the column size before you print. Okay, it has to show the entire record. All the data must be fully visible in the correct order. Okay, adjust this in the layout view, and then to print you go check the print preview first, see the number of pages. Okay, and then make sure your candidate details appear on all the pages, and then click on the print icon, choose the correct printer, and then click OK. All right, that's the second report. So we are done with this task as well. I hope that was clear. See you guys in another video. Thank you. Bye bye.